Hello, I'm Annie Botticelli, and welcome to my report on the full buck moon at 21 degrees of Capricorn on July 13th, 2022. This is going to be the brightest and biggest supermoon of the whole year. And yes, it is a supermoon. So we usually feel full moon madness, for better or worse, 2 to 4 days before and after the full moon. But when we have a supermoon, the gravitational pull on the water of the earth, including us, is stronger. So we can expect to feel this moon sooner before the 13th, even, 5, 6 days. Very sensitive people might feel it even a week before and even after. And it will carry a lot of intensity. So being the most, basically the moon, the supermoon that is the closest to the Earth, it's the moon's orbit being closest to the Earth at this time, can definitely have very intense effects, not completely unlike the extra intensity that we have at eclipse time, although eclipses come with their own sets of things that are not necessarily present at this moon. But, similar to an increase in intensity that we do experience at those times, we might see some of this here. Water being where it shouldn't be, including extra emotion for better and worse. Okay, so the types of things that come up at full moons that you might feel in the time before and after, just general things like insomnia, anxiety, again, pressure with water, extra emotion, elucidation, hidden things coming to light, and mega manifestation, either just coming to pass from things you've worked on before, or you can use it to manifest. This supermoon is in Capricorn, and actually the last supermoon of the whole year is going to be a new moon in Capricorn, December 23rd at 1 degree of Capricorn, which will also coincide with the Ursid's meteor shower. So, there is a cycle of 6 months or so at play with this, between this full buck moon and the new Capricorn moon in December. We've got storylines that are 6 months. We also have storylines that are 2 weeks, 2-week cycles that some things that began around the new buck moon in Cancer on June 28th, 2022. We might see some things relevant, for a 2-week cycle. And of course, with every moon, we always have some element of a 13-month, or really a 13-moon cycle at play as well. So let's drill down deeper into this moon and look at the aspects that will be adding to the experience. The first thing we'll look at is just a quick glimpse on the chart, what's going on here. So at the full moon time, the sun and moon are opposing each other, opposite signs, same degree. That is the full moon. Before we drill down into the additional aspects, let's talk about what types of things might come to fullness, completion, fruition, drama, manifestation, what might be elucidated and come into center stage. Basically anything Capricorn. Work, employment, career, accomplishment, fame, acknowledgement, father figures, authority figures, business, leadership, personal best projects, goal setting and reaching. All of these types of things are likely to be front and center. Now, there is a lot of concentration with this particular sign on, when there's, a moon in this sign, on work and career. But for those of you who are not employed or who don't need money or whose intentions aren't to create income, there's still plenty that can happen here as far as personal best projects, goal setting, ways that you're offering things out into the world, even if it's not monetized, passion projects that you are making public, healing with your father figures, becoming your own authority figure, improving if you're a father or play a father figure role to someone, improving that or working on that, or if you're a boss, working on that. There are so many different, or if you're directing things or a manager, whether you're getting paid for it or not. All of these types of energies can be present at this time. Now let's get into this mega bucks, bringing on the mega bucks, and why I am talking about this very strong potential for many people at this full buck moon. First of all, although Capricorn doesn't rule money itself, it does rule financial systems. And so there is a link to income and finances that way. Also, since there is such a prominence with the energy of work and career, which many people will have income from that, there is this connection with income. So having such the closest and brightest, and that it's full moon in this sign, just on its own can bring megabucks in, raises, promotions, amazing jobs. And we are in this beautiful astrological window for launching new businesses, launching a new division of your business, offering a new part of something that's already in place, getting a new job, anything involved with trying to monetize something has beautiful energy in this open window from June 19th through August 21st that is free from personal planet retrogrades. So just on its own, that energy could bring in the megabucks. But there are other things that are making me look at this potential too. So let's talk about those. The first is that coinciding with this full buck moon in Capricorn, we also have Venus, the ruler of money and finances, in a trine, the most fabulous aspect in all of astrology, with Saturn, the taskmaster, the chop buster. But here in a trine, Saturn brings gifts. It brings gifts from hard work. It brings gifts from discipline. It also can bring gifts from fathers or father figures, or maybe you have a boss that has been grooming you to take over their space. Maybe your father or a father figure gives you a loan, or in some other way financially helps you or teaches you something of great value or anything like that. Or you can just earn more money. And along with this, why I'm focusing on bringing in the bucks at this full moon is coinciding with this full moon. We also have Mercury in Cancer making a 60-degree angle, very favorable angle in astrology, with Uranus, the planet of windfalls. So getting news, Mercury rules news, the energy of getting news about a windfall of money or a deal or something, something that you negotiate, something you receive. And this can be either actual cash, or it can be an asset, or it can be a purchase or an investment, or something that will, earn you money or hold value for you over time. So we've got 3 different major things that can bring the bucks in at this time, and it's certainly going to be on the minds of a lot of people and front and center. There are a couple of things we do need to watch out for at this time, and one is that Venus, our friend who is giving us blessings here, is in a square with Neptune. So this can bring a little confusion. It can bring uncertainty, and it can bring some deception too. So if you are in a situation where someone is trying to present you something that may seem too good to be true, it could actually be too good to be true, or you're not reading the fine print, or what might be required of you in exchange of what you're getting might be more than you wind up wanting to deal with. So this is just little caution here that if someone is trying to give you something and it seems too good to be true, just kind of tune in and see, is there something nagging at you? Is your intuition saying, oh, red alert, maybe this isn't the thing. Or maybe you need to ask more questions or do more research, or again, look at the fine print. If you're negotiating contracts at this time, it's going to be very important for you to make sure that your bases are being covered. And if you can hire a professional, an attorney or something to help you, or someone like that, to help you to make sure you're not missing anything, definitely do that, okay? So that can come out. And guard your finances and your cards and your, guard everything at this time, because this could be deception or something, being stolen or taken. Just be aware of that. And also look out for Mercury, who is our friend here, also making this challenged point with Chiron. So Chiron is a wounded healer. It can ding your self-esteem. It can ding your certainty in yourself. It can be a physical issue, something that's a weak spot for you, your Achilles heel, if you will. There could be something that comes in that challenges that. And it's possible that by clearing through this, you get to this, So as tends to happen a lot in a world of duality, this is a planet of duality. We find it everywhere. Sometimes you have to go through these challenges to get to the goodies. Or sometimes the challenges that come might not be related to where the goodies are coming at all. Like you stub your toe and you're down for a couple of days. But that has nothing to do with the fact that the megabucks also came in, right? Or someone's being shady, like a partner is being shady, but your business deal is golden, or vice versa. So it's like these currents of energy that are swirling around can manifest together or they can manifest separately, but they are just kind of out there for manifestation. And I did put the degrees here. I'm not going into the degrees in this video, but I have been training you all who follow me to learn about your degrees. You can run a free birth chart when you sign up for my free email newsletter at anniehelpsyou.com, or you can find somewhere else to run a free birth chart, then you can see your degrees. And I do tend to go deeper into this information in the individual horoscopes, which I post on my YouTube channel and my syndicated podcast monthly. So you can check that out. But if you have to know your degrees, all the air signs near 24 degrees will get a kiss. All of the, and actually all the fire signs near 24 degrees will also get a kiss. All of the water and earth signs near 18 degrees will get an extra kiss from this Mercury-Uranus aspect. Okay, and that kiss for the fire and air signs would be from Venus and Saturn connecting close to 24 degrees. Okay, so everyone in the zodiac is going to have the potentials to see notable outcomes in the areas ruled by Capricorn. And if you're trying to manifest something, if you're trying to plant seeds for having blocks revealed to you on these topics, or what I like to call doing reveal and release ceremonies at full moons, is basically if you've got a block or a pattern or something standing in your way that is affecting any of these pieces, that you can pray for, intend, ask to manifest, help in clearing those blocks, elucidating those points that you need to know in a full moon release ceremony. And if you do work with trying to manifest at the full moon, you can do it any time in this range where you're feeling those energies. And as I said, you'll be feeling them before and after very strongly. But there's also a 8-hour window leading up to the time of the full moon. Now remember, this is Eastern time. So if you're trying to figure out when your 8-hour window is, you have to adjust this time for your time zone. So you can just look up, you can either do the math or you can look up when the full moon is going to be in your time zone, what time it is. And then the 8 hours leading up to that point, ending at that point, is the most potent window for your manifesting, for your reveal and release ceremony, for anything that you're trying to do where you're consciously working with the moon. Everyone can work with these energies, and you can do a reveal and release ceremony about anything during any full moon. But one of the manifestation secrets of astrology is that if you align your efforts with whatever you're doing with the energies that the sign of the moon rules, that the moon is in at that time, it will give more oomph to whatever you're doing. So besides everyone seeing Capricorn effects, I will just blow through the energies of the individual signs and what other places you might see drama, completion, fruition, manifestation, excitement, building, elucidation. And since we are talking about 21 degrees, it is a later degree. That means that even in the Placidus chart, these energies are going to be pretty solid. So Aries, of course, everything for Aries is always to the nth degree, meaning it has we have a natural chart. I say we because I have Aries rising, have a natural chart. So the energy of Capricorn, work and career, all the things we discussed, not only will be in that sign for Aries, it will also be in that house. So there's extra oomph there. Taurus people could see the fruition, drama, manifestation in travel, education, languages, immigration, international business. Gemini and Cancer friends, you've got your relationships highlighted at this full moon, and the Geminis have relationships with money as well. So like shared resources, wills, inheritances, winning money, things like that. But definitely other people for these two signs coming up in a big way in relationships. Leo, pets, health, your daily, whatever you do every day. There could be drama at the office, or there could be there's an ambulance down the block at your neighbor, or, it could be that you find your neighbor's pet or something. But there's something in the pets, health, daily that's extra for you at this time. Virgo placements, and of course when I'm saying these placements, I don't mean just the sun sign. If you have your rising sign or any other placement in these will be highlighted for you. But, okay, so Virgo, love, romance, kids, creative projects, fun, bucket list, events, all of that is highlighted at this full moon. Maybe you're going somewhere that you've always wanted to go, or do something you've always wanted to do. Libras, you're having your home and family really lit up at this time with this full moon. Scorpios, you're having your relatives, other than your parents, basically everybody, like aunts, uncles, cousins, grandpa, communication devices, travel, your mobility, those kind of things are coming up. Sagittarius, your finances and money. So people with Sag placements, you've got extra mega buck potentials, and actually the same for Gemini, because this 8th house is a big money house. The 2nd house is a big money house. So Sagittarius and Geminis, extra money energy around this time. Capricorns, this is in your 1st house of the self. Could also be your health, recognition as well is there, your image and such. Aquarius, this is in the place of your inner world, addictions, fears, confronting patterns, discoveries about your ancestry or about past lives if you're into that, or about your genealogy, about patterns, anything that's affecting you psychologically. And Pisces, you're having this fullness, completion, fruition, drama, excitement, manifestation with your friends, friendships, networking, internet-based projects, community projects, etc. So I hope that this supermoon is full of opportunities for you that manifest in wonderful ways, and I wish you all ease and grace. One last thing to remember is this 21 degrees. If you do have an earth sign placement or even a water sign placement, say between 15 and 26 degrees, so closer to 21 degrees, if you know your degrees, so this will be useful for you, then you'll get that big kiss. And for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Cap, you're going to get, if you're close to this, you're going to get, extra kisses from this full moon. Okay, so I've given you lots to work with to help you make the most of the energies this month and to help you understand the energetic patterns at work and play. And if you'd like more resources, I've got all of these here. You can additionally go to the little more button, the little arrow underneath the bottom right of the video. Click on that, and all of the links that I'm giving you here will be clickable, right? So if you're looking for reading options, including a beautiful, very detailed 45-minute audio of your birth chart for $33 from my brilliant husband, you can find that at anniebclarity.com. You can go to anniehelpsyou.com, sign up for my free email newsletter. This is where you can access running a free birth chart. This is where you access my 28-day in-depth virtual coaching program called Shine for free. This is also where you'll find tons of blogs, and you get lots of other perks for being on my newsletter list. If you're looking for written horoscopes by me, always up a month early, you can go to cozybysweetstarlight.com. If you haven't seen this site, go to it. It is so beautiful. We've got, me and my team have lots of amazing astrology-inspired blogs and healthy living blogs. We've got hypnosis for all the signs. We've got healing frequencies for all the signs. I've got the written horoscopes that I write. We have yoga for all the signs. So it's just a very beautiful, comprehensive site. If you're looking for free courses on how to manifest money and wellness, you can go to lumelife.com, my school, Luminous Life Multiversity, LUMLIFE. You can also find my astrology education courses here, including my behemoth of a master course called Becoming a Professional Astrologer Mastery Course, which you can fully utilize even if you don't want to be a professional astrologer, but it certainly will get you up to the level where you could be and show you how to make your business a success. And payment plans are available there too. Now, I've also got 2 books out and more on the way. Planetology, How to Align with the Natural Rhythms of the Universe. You will find this on the bookshelves in all major booksellers, including all the Books A Million, all the Barnes & Nobles. It's right there on the shelf. Plus, you can get it on Amazon and through any independent bookseller. And you can find Radical Prayer on Amazon, and you can order it anywhere as well. So I hope you have a wonderful month, and I'll see you next month. Bye.